Hello, everybody. So, as you can see, we're going to be diving back into fixing this crazy mess we made. Stuff. Look at this. Crazy. I gotta fix a lot of stuff on the interior here. Have to change the roof. Those are like the two main things. I'm gonna bring up my sticky notes. Where are they? Okay. I need to do boring accessibility stuff. Fix the house stairs, which is what I'm gonna do first, actually, so I should rearrange those. And add windows. Oh, right. And around the front door, add windows. I may do that. Depends on how much work I actually do on cleaning this up versus just making it, like, actually presentable. Yeah. I think what I might end up doing, so I kind of just did it this way to block it out so that I could actually see how it looked, is that I may go back to the original floor 2 and exterior and stuff and actually do a proper, like, cut through here. Because what I saw yesterday, like right towards the end of the stream, is that it really messed up my UVs the way it do the other way. And I actually learned that I thought this would be quicker because I would need to cut out big chunks, right? But I'm only cutting out a little bit from each floor. The exterior probably being the biggest one, and for the roof, I definitely need to do that manually anyway. So probably I'll do that. I think it'll just look better and it'll save me time because the UVing may actually take a ton of time because they looked real messed up. So I'm gonna disable these other ones. Now that I know I like this, I actually think I'm gonna keep this as my base for it. And then let's see, I need to get rid of the exterior. I can actually see what I'm doing. Where's the exterior at? Yeah, house exterior. Alright, yeah, so this is the one that I edited. Because this is the one that has like this weird, like these just disappeared there. So I don't want that one, I want this one. When I'll actually edit by hand. Can I rearrange these normally? Yeah, they're stuck. I don't normally have to arrange these, but... Alright, what does this do? Oh, these are like meta things. How do I organize this? Layout. Layout? No, that's not correct. Dude, there has to be a way that just says organized by, like right now it's alphabetical. Display all, display none. Alright, I'm just gonna deal with it, I guess. It seems to have... Alright, this is not alphabetical. I did something. I don't even know what I clicked. Alright, something rearranged it. Good with that. So if these are how I did the windows. Okay. Get rid of these. All of these I can get rid of, right? That's not gonna break anything. Yep. Okay. Let's like those. Oh, what is... Oh, this is what I used originally to cut the thing. Okay, I can get rid of that too. That. This is... Alright, so if I get rid of the exterior I was now using. This is the correct one. Cool. That means that this one I want to hide. That's the new exterior. That's the new floor too? I know that. Whoa. Okay, yeah, this is... Yeah, this is definitely the correct floor too, so this one needs to be not visible. Cool. I'm gonna start with floor 1. Then I'll do the roof and I'll just do them in order here. Yeah. Hide a lot of this stuff. Definitely the wall paneling keeps a turret. What does this do? Plane? What is Oh, that's that's my reference, okay. door block. I didn't know I actually made a custom object for that. That's kind of funny. So still. Okay. Then sconces. I can get rid of sconces. Oh, these are actually separate objects. I didn't remember that the candle is actually separate. That's helpful. Because in the new Unity thing, I actually might do that now because that's something I meant to try. I've been meaning to try out for a while. That the new Unity thing just kind of lets you do translucency, so have objects that kind of have some light, like that kind of permeates through them. You can just kind of do that out of the box now. So this thing is actually, why is it doing this? I have. Yeah, where's my lighting? I don't know why it's doing this. It should only do that when the oh, it's because I was selecting a particle effect? Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Alright, so I have the candle. I'm using the rough wall. That's not the same one I'm using on the actual wall, is it? I'm about to find out. Not transparent. We want translucent. Okay. So its own light should kind of permeate through it a little bit. So I use this thing. What changed when I did it here? So I go back to standard. Okay, I added things at the top there. Ooh, thickness. What is Gato? Oh, it's the settings. I assume that's an acronym for something. We'll do skin. Use profile. I feel like this didn't do really well. Try foliage. Okay, foliage let it permeate a lot more. Feels a lot more correct. Yeah, that looks in the actual game. Because that should be the case for all of the candles now. It's a little noticeable, but it is real subtle. I want to crank that like way up. So this is how I go to my settings. So what is this? That. You have to choose the color as well. For now we'll do like an off-white, maybe like yellowish. Thing would be made out of lard, and to be honest, I can probably maybe get rid of the texture now. Texture might not be as important. If it's gonna, the translucency might be more clear. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this before, but another big improvement, which is probably mostly an improvement for my sanity, which is that I have a quieter keyboard now. Which I'm sure it's a little annoying to people, but it does bother me a lot when I'm recording videos or streaming. It's usually quite loud, so I can type as loud as I want and it's not going to be an issue. Go for profile 3. Call it candle. Index of refraction. I have actually no idea what that means. Yeah, that's doing something I can't even tell. World scale is 1, that's fine. Transmission tint. If I turn it to like bright red, am I gonna notice that? I think this like edge here, the shadowy edge, is what I'm actually seeing is red there. I switch it to like, yeah. So you can kind of see that when I switch the color at one side, you can kind of see how it's, I guess that's what transmission means, the light that's coming through the other side. This is the color I'm picking, I guess. I'd want it to be like a yellow, I guess. And thickness, millimeters. So between 0 and 5 millimeters. That's too thick. Yeah, okay, so if I make it really, really thin, light goes right through it. Okay. Definitely feel like I'm a little disappointed in this. I feel like it should be a much stronger appearance, because I've seen this before. Games. Maybe it's just as simple as the light being a little bit in front of it, how it is. What I have? Yeah, so the candle light is up here. Kind of give it better propagation in the environment. Range like way down. Okay. You can see the red, so I made it red so you can kind of see it. So you can see it a lot better when it's... Yeah, there you go. So you can see it there. So it needs to also be a light in the environment. Maybe it's just way too intense. Set it to like 2. I'm using indirect multiplier, so let's set it to like 1. I'll set it back to 10. Now see, that looks way better. You can kind of see the translucency on the candle. If I do it this way... No, you still do see it at the bottom. Actually, it looks really nice. Surprising. Back the candle. Oh, look at this. I guess like an orange is the way to go with the candle. Can I make it even thinner? Not really realistic. Alright, let's put it to 1. Cool. Mission mode. Oh, it's a thin object. Okay. That was like the default. I don't know that I'd call it a thin object. Go with regular, and we'll put it back to 1. There's a more subtle effect. I like it being more extreme. Flow from it. So that means I need to reassess how I'm doing the lights for all of these. I'll just change that for all. So everything got darker. I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, the lumens didn't change. Right? Set it on like 1. Yeah, so the lumens need to go up. Yeah, this looks... See the translucency a little bit. Still not as much as I would have wanted. Let's crank that translucency to like a ridiculous degree. Right here. Alright, so we'll put it on 1. Then objects. See how this looks. See it on the one I was testing with. Yeah, so alright, so that's the issue. Alright, let's change that. So put that back to 2. So what it was is that I had the light placed a little bit behind, which all of these are still in front, so you don't really see it as much. Oops. Gotta do that individually for each of these. Okay, yeah, when it's actually in like this hot zone here, it becomes real obvious. Okay. Oh, that's right. Each there's that one. I might have had. I think I got rid of one of the ones. So, because even though they're giving a lot of light by putting it behind it here, candle itself, because it's actually reacting to the light better, looks like it's not as bright as the actual light it's giving off. Which is a good thing. So I need these to actually propagate light. It's really far out. Go ahead and turn. There. Let's see how this one looks. Seems like, oh, that's right. This one doesn't actually have. This one doesn't actually have it. Because this one is still all one object, which is what I thought the other ones were. Okay. These candle upstairs. I don't actually have any candles up here. I forgot about that. How do I feel about this? Kind of looks right to have it like this weird little box up here. So ooh, I need to make. I need to mess with the roof a lot, but I think I need to make a more custom support for the roof for like this part right here. Ooh, this one. Forgot about this one. Actually isn't even touching a wall anymore. Thing back over here. Looks. It still looks sort of weird to have that corner with like this corner right here. Or I guess the reflection probes just aren't doing well with all that natural light coming in, but it kind of looks cool. Makes me excited for making buildings that are kind of more dilapidated. So this one needs to be adjusted still. These ones you can see it. Yeah, I like that one. This one still seems a little dim. Maybe I put it a little too far back. The brightnesses might be different on this one. And this one maybe. It's weird how I thought they were the same, but maybe I need to adjust them manually because the new Lux thing is a little finicky. It says this one still says 1 lumens. Okay, that's why. This one's 10. That'll probably make it look more consistent because that one did look a little different. Look at that. If I put it too close, it gets this highlight to it. If don't want to over it at least. This one I think. No, this one needs shadows. It's pretty cool. I need to do something about that brightness issue that they have. Let me try this. They were having, I had this issue with the lantern as well. I will probably continue to have this issue until they make their final adjustments to the lighting system for this build. But the indirect multiplier, even though it does, or it's not supposed to do anything, it actually adds like a fair bit of ambient light. Like it says it doesn't work in real time. Or I guess it's, oh, okay. I had been reading this wrong. It says indirect bounce shadowing is supported. Gotcha. So I read that wrong when I saw it on the lamp. By dropping the indirect thing, I think I could turn this up without and have just as much of a bloom to it, but it covers more area more evenly. I think I'd rather do maybe like an 8. Uses like that harsh light and then give it bigger range. Take it down to 7. Yeah, it barely lights anything. Start getting to 10 and 12, it seems like it's actually lighting the environment. See if it's as simple as changing the material. This is just regular iron, so I'm gonna need to switch that for all of them. That call it brushed iron, which I'll need a texture for at some point. Ooh. Still looks the exact same. Turn it down, it just looks gray. Turn it up, it's reflective. Metal needs to be up because that's actually what's darkening it. Make it extremely reflective. That doesn't seem like that'll work, but maybe it'll look fine now that I have reflection probes in these environments. I don't know what that flicker is. If you look at it as a flicker, that's probably just a lighting artifact. Alright. Now that I actually have like a game view look of it, here. Let's sit with all the metal down, so you just see the highlight. All up, it seems to thicken this. And this up, it dims that highlight, but once it gets to a certain point, it becomes a whole different artifact. So let's just deal with a slight artifact like this. Still flickers a little bit, but it's a lot better. It was. Yeah, these UVs, I cannot wait to switch them back. Okay. Save everything, get back to the building. On this floor right here, it's actually got some roof where I'm cutting into it at. Maybe I should change. I don't know, it doesn't intersect at that line. Intersects a little bit to the side of it. Oh, that's where it intersects with the exterior. Interior does actually intersect with this, but it's just gonna come to the wall, the outside of the wall. That means that if I cut this here, it kind of should be to there, huh? So I think I will just adjust this. It'll be the interior wall, and oh, never mind. I need to get a line here. That's the wall I'm getting rid of. Okay, not as bad. Is there an edge there? Edge there. I don't think I should leave that. I was thinking, like, why would this be here, and is it important? And for the roof here too, this bird doesn't go anywhere. I think that's just a mistake on my part to not have that all be appropriate. It's like this as well. What am I selecting here? I was selecting the floor. The floor is a separate object. Or it was a separate object, and I bound them together. Okay. See if that's true for the ceiling as well. We're back. I drag this. Yeah, okay, so they were separate objects at one time. Which means that I don't even need to worry about that. I just need to worry about getting the edge here connected. It's not letting me select. Did I accidentally hit space? Marquee at, there we go. Okay. How do I get these to stay up down? Oh, there we go. I hit that by accident. Alright, perfect. Here. So I like that I have the roof as a separate object. That makes this a lot nicer. Why did that curve like that? Is this actually connected? No, that shouldn't be. Because I had this selected while I did it. That's possible. Oh, it just does that. Okay. Ooh, it is connected right there. Okay, weird. Very weird. I thought that should have been evident here, so like I moved this, right? It doesn't. Maybe there's just a vert there. Okay, so I can delete a vert that's hidden there. Cool. If I select here. That was the right vert, I guess. So control backspace, there we go. No more vert. Pull this over, yep, okay. Nice. That's floor one. We can do this whole interior here. Well. But this one isn't segmented. I missed. Funny. Vertex. I basically did it. It doesn't need to be this far out. Here. Seems like this isn't totally in line, but I can adjust that later. No, I'm missing a face there. Just gonna cap it for now. Weird that it seems to have just affected this one chunk of it, this middle chunk. Oh no, I think I had this hidden before when I moved it. Not exactly what I was trying to do. So. Oops. Clicked on the wrong There we go. Because it's floor 1, got its walls taken out, floors down. I should probably, I think I have good material for this. For patterns? Oh god, okay. Forgot I can't do that while streaming. All my stream stuff got hidden. Gotta have a... I just do grid. Thought I would have had a test grid project. It's kind of crazy that I don't. Up a tab and find one. So UV grid. Okay, so the UV here are totally messed up, but that actually makes a lot of sense. That one's to be expected because I moved this whole window around, so that's fine. The rest seems intact. Still have this to do, so I do need to do UVs, but it's not actually terrible. Get rid of that. Go on to floor 2. This one's a little bit more complicated. I need to turn on back facing. Did not work. Well, yeah. So I need to get rid of the roof area here. Have it go up into here. But only up to this wall. Around here. Okay. This is pretty fine. Because I think from the inside you won't even notice it. Oh no, I do need to do a cut here. Okay. That one first. Only grab more than I meant. Very confused why that one keeps freaking out. Move it over. Is anything glitching out over here? That's a good one. Get rid of this wall because it'll make it easier for me to see stuff, I think. Goes up to the line. This one is a little bit past it. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and move all of this back. Here. I need to do a vert up there and somehow align it well. I guess I can just align it with the interior of this wall. Can't really see the inside. Okay. This vert again. Oh. Where's the... Oh, I don't have any. That one's in line now. Should be. Does that not look right? Look right. Like it should be in line with all these. Weird that it still doesn't quite feel in line. Turn off backface culling. Do some cuts in here. Yeah, maybe I need backface culling and I look at it from the bottom. Sure, I'm hitting the bottom ones. Here. Down to here. Did it on the right surface, now I just need to move. That was kind of blocking my way. I do it straight through there. Cool. Oops. That just distorted a little bit, that's why I was having trouble lining it up. Yeah, so I'm actually lining it up here, not to there. At some point. Can get rid of this now. Sure. Roof edges properly. Here. Right here, I guess. That one's fine. Cool. I'm not going to do the roof now, I'm going to do the exterior because I actually had tested that yesterday, so I know how it's supposed to look. Why is it like permanently red, but the object isn't even red? Edges here. Weird. I gotta make sure I have a multi-sub object real quick. Put on this afterwards. This one I want to actually intersect, which is something it wasn't doing yesterday, because I actually cut it with an object of this shape precisely. Go across here. It is so hard to see this. It's so weird. What is it? I'm not getting anything. So I'm not doing something right. Seems like I can't grab a lot of. Oh, I was still selected on a floor 2. Things. Let's make sure all my lines are still there. I didn't back up too much. Okay. Yeah. Small mistake. This, all of them. You should give me a lot. It is an editable mesh, not an editable poly. Whoa, why is it going up like that? I've actually never seen it do that. Just to limit distortion, I'm gonna kind of split the difference here. I'm actually gonna do it the whole way down until it's as close as I can get. Yeah, that's close. See if I split this last one right about in the middle. That way, in case I forget, it won't be that noticeable. Okay, that actually moved it over. Readjusting it. Okay, that's a nice method. I've actually never seen it do that before. There's that one. Have a bit more thin. Sure, I go through the right one here. This one probably isn't even going to be straight. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'm not going to stress this one too much. This one needs to have a lot of UV work done on it, for sure. Not that. That is what I want. Wait, why did, one of those looked right. The second time I did it, thing wrong. Okay. I think I went back to intersects here. Easier to see if this wasn't